Morning.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Okay, I'm gonna get out here. Yeah, I'm just over here piddling around. What y'all doing this morning?
Oh, about the same.
Yeah, I was wondering about you and about Jessica and that hurricane.
Yeah. Is she coming home for the hurricane?
I hadn't heard from Jessica, but I heard she was coming home. She may already be home. But I have heard all Toby's kinfolks, his mom and daddy and all come in last night. You got 9 more coming in this morning, and I had an extra ice box in there. A guy gave me. He was wanting to know if he could get that, so we're gonna haul that over to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Need it.
Yeah.
What they do, I told he's got a double carport. He opens his door out there where it'll get cool, and they just all sleep on pallets and things. But they look like this morning that thing was gonna hit New Orleans.
It is. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna come in.
So he may have them for a little longer. He wants to. They wipes out all their houses down there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Well, did you go for your test?
Yeah, I went, but they put a pamphlet down in front of me and said the risk of a biopsy. The first thing was infection. Well, hell, they've already run my immune system with the damn antibiotics. So I told them I thought I was going to hold up a little while. I didn't want to take no antibiotics, so I got my immune system back. Got something wrong. Well, the old doctor next door said, hell, that sounds like a yeast infection. I said, shit, I didn't know man could get a yeast infection. He said, well, immune. Well, they told me that when I first showed them in 500 milligram Cipros. So that's going to kill all the bacteria in your body.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, hell, my asshole's raw, and I've been doctoring on it. And old Hardy said, well, I know what'll help that. Said some of that gold bond powder. So that'll cure anything. And boy, I've been over and shot some of that stuff in my ass, and I thought I was going to have to run for the water hose. Got it down, it burnt. But anyway, I about got over all of it, but they got me scheduled again for October the 19th. Okay. But that old doctor next door, see, he kind of keeping up on it. He knows that doctor up at the VA, and he wants to get. Well, I told him when that appointment was, he said, well, let me see if I can get you. If I get you one little sooner, would you go? I said, well, if I'm over this damn Cipro, I will, But I don't have any of the symptoms of a bad prostrate, I don't have to get up at night and all that stuff,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Them doctors kill more people than the cure, so I don't know if I need to keep
That's
going
true.
up there or not,
I'm glad you got your neighbor, your friend there checking on it.
Yeah, old Jake. Yeah, he checks on it. He knows this doctor. In fact, that doctor over at Sistron, he's a urologist, but he also bicycles up and down Ellerby Road and across. And he said he knew where Jake was telling about his property. See, I know right where it is. That hill right there is what I used to exercise on, or something like that. He said he wanted to know if he could park his truck there. Jake said, well, you ought to talk to Si. I said, yeah, tell him if he wants to park his vehicle. They park in vehicles all up and down the road. Sooner or later, them niggers going to break into them,
Yeah.
And get out and ride them bicycles. But I'm feeling good, I just ain't. Of course, as soon as I mentioned that, though, Hardy or some of them, they say, well, they say that prostate cancer is a silent killer. You don't know you got it till it about kills you and all that shit, I might probably go back to that biopsy.
Yeah.
Sometime between now and the 19th.
Yeah, well, that'll tell the tale, one way or the other. Hope
Yeah.
it's not. So.
Yeah, if they get the right lab report back, they even get them damn things mixed up, the damn lab report and all.
Yeah.
But I keep thinking about Daddy. Mama said, even Carol was saying about, and then putting the catheter in Daddy, and nobody knowing how to pump that thing out, and had him in pain, had him hollering before he went back up there. Of course, I didn't know Daddy had anything wrong with his prostate. Do you remember anything about that, John?
I just remember Sister said, not then, but a couple of 3 years ago, that he had a resection. I forget what it's called. I don't think she said prostate, a urinary resection or urethra or something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they was doing a lot of stuff to him right there the last few years he lived, and I'm not sure he even needed it. You know, them some bitches, once you get that Medicare and get some way they can get paid, they gonna find. Billy said it's just like getting on that flying Jenny up there at Gay Virginia Park, so you just can't get off that son bitch till you jump, you know.
Mm.
They got her every time she goes, it's a different test or something, you know, and so they don't ever get through doctor on it.
Yeah, that's right.
They, you know, I feel, Bill, I think about you, I believe they saved your life.
Oh, yeah, I know they did.
Yeah.
I had a good doctor, a good team of doctors,
Yeah.
and plus Mark taking care of me.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark probably done more good than all of them.
Yeah.
He didn't get shit out of it.
Oh.
Well, everybody's all right down here, I guess, for what I know. Si that one around. I'm over on a little job here. I'm trying to get him to come over and help. I talked to him earlier. He said he's going to drop a friend off. He'd be on over. He must not have left her house yet.
Yeah.
So when he does show up, I'll told him like he's got all them people coming in on him, and him decided to go get that refrigerator. You know,
Yeah.
take it over.
Yeah.
I think I told you sometime, wish he'd have went north and got a wife instead of south. You know, every time the hurricane hits, here all of them come to his house.
Well, I hope they help on food and stuff when they come.
I think they do. And that old daddy-in-law of his, old Dan, he done give Toby a damn Bronco, a damn $10,000 boat and motor and trailer, and hell, about $1,000 rifle. I mean, he just loaded Toby up on stuff that, you know, he could have sold.
Yeah.
But I told Toby, his luck don't ever run out, you know.
No. Well, that's good.
Yeah, he got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Give it, you know. But how y'all doing, Charlotte?
Okay. I'm training for my new job. I'm in class last week and this coming week, and they'll let me stay another week if I'm not comfortable before I come home to work, you know, by myself.
Yeah.
Taking those AAA calls.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'll do like the police do down here, locate them, get in touch with a bunch of them record companies and get a kickback every time they go haul somebody's ass in. In police, you know, they call certain records and
Yeah.
kickback.
Yeah, Memphis, AAA can't tow anybody after an accident in Memphis because that county has its own system. They, you know, it's
right.
the good old boy system where they have certain records they use, and then they take them to the impound lot. It's just making more money.
Yeah, they sell them cars out of the impound lot too after a while. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it rigged up where they can make a little more salary out of their jobs.
Yeah. But I know with Florida, see, we take calls from Florida and Georgia and Tennessee, but Florida's been having that hurricane too.
Huh.
I can only imagine what the calls are like.
Oh yeah, people. Hell, they got that one-way traffic out of New Orleans now. They done shut all the southbound lanes and turn them into northbound lanes, so they all hauling ass up I-10,
Yeah.
9 and all.
Yeah. But we just wanted to check on y'all, so.
Well, I'm glad you did. We'll be in touch. For I know there ain't no news, you know. I can't think of nothing. Hardy always calls with something going on, but Essie's in the hospital and all, and they say ain't doing good. But
yeah.
then the next thing he heard, somebody got an email said she was doing good. So I don't know.
I don't know. She'll be lucky if she makes it out of there.
Well, they said she was swelling, and then Pat said, well, if they ain't got that IV in her vein, hell, that would make her swell, you know.
Yeah. But,
I'll probably check on her later on today.
Yeah.
If anything happens, I'll give you all a call. Mark, where are you working now? You working around home or on the road?
I just got back from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm about to go to Lexington, Kentucky next week.
He'll be gone for 2 weeks, really.
Good Lord.
He won't be home for the weekend.
Oh. Well, Lexington ain't far. Looks like you can get home for the weekend like that.
Yeah, it's just a few hours. I'm making slip down if I wanted to. If I could, if I was, slow spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have to work on the weekend, though, at the hospital.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eva Callan called me about something the other day and talked about that sleep apnea and said, yes, that was true. I said, well, she didn't know you had said anything about it. She said that nurse woke her up. And she looked up at her. She was holding her breath. Trying to get out there, I imagine.
Well, one time when I was in the hospital before they found out what was wrong with my heart, I just stayed overnight. Well, this doctor, female doctor, decided she was going to do a vaginal examination for some reason, or do a pap smear or something. She took me down to another little, out of my hospital room to an examination room and had me all up in the air, and I felt a fart coming out, and I tried to hold it and I couldn't. It didn't make any noise, but all of a sudden the worst odor just swirled up, and she was talking, and when that hit her, she was talking, and like this, and she stopped talking.
Her vocal cords out.
It was awful. I never did say anything. I thought, well, that serves you right for wanting to do this at 9 o'clock at night after I've had supper and everything.
Man, that broke her.
Yeah.
Somebody's ass.
Yeah. I know she's probably still telling about that.
Yeah. How's y'all's garden doing?
We're still getting okra and some tomatoes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Have you gotten any right? Y'all can water your garden, okay?
Yeah, but it's been raining pretty well here lately. Hadn't needed to.
That's good.
We planted some Silver Queen corn this year, and it didn't make a lot. Some kind of beetles got on it. Mark had to use 7 dust.
Yeah.
And but I think we got about a dozen ears.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I cut each ear in half to make the, little smaller ones and put them in the freezer.
Yeah, I'd be want to have stuff like that to eat,
Yeah.
I
So
don't guess we ever had a freezer at home. 'Cause I don't remember ever eating anything out of the freezer and eating when we was coming up.
no.
Just that tomatoes that Daddy canned. I wish I knew how they done that. I love to can some tomatoes,
Mother had that big pot. I remember her sterilizing the cans, and then she
Yeah.
had that sealer.
Yeah.
And they were silver cans. I remember them sitting out in the garage on the shelves.
Yeah.
And
There may still be some out there, but you can buy them cans. But I don't know what they done to them tomatoes before they put them in the cans.
I think she had to parboil them
Yeah.
from the instructions I've seen on the internet.
Yeah.
You can look up anything there.
Yeah.
I think she had to parboil them and then put them in those cans and seal them.
Yeah. I know they sent me some squirrel and rice one time, or just some squirrel that they had canned, and I put it in my closet over in Las Vegas when we was living over there and I was in the military. That damn thing blowed up one night and cleared out the apartment complex. We didn't know what I thought somebody shot us.
Mm.
But it was it built up that guy. It wasn't sealed good,
Yeah.
So that was rough for a while.
I guess so. But Daddy would go get him a can of those tomatoes and open them and put them in a bowl and get some crackers and crush them with his hand and put in there.
Yeah.
And that's what.
I can remember him. And it was good too.
Oh yeah, they were.
And that's what because they told me one thing. Well, that nurse, after I told her, I was gonna hold off on that biopsy. She said, "Well, you can do." I said, "What can I do to help bring that PSA down so it's gone from 6 to 8?" She said, "Well, drink soy milk and eat tomatoes. There's 2 things you can do,
Yeah.
So I've been eating tomatoes, and this obviously $1 a pound here. I'm thinking about just buying some cans of,
Yeah.
And that old soy milk, that chocolate soy milk is good. It's just like drinking a milkshake,
Yeah, you can get the house brand like Kroger brand or
Yeah. Great value. Yeah.
yeah, Walmart brand of
Yeah.
stewed tomatoes. They're
Yeah.
real good
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
about 59 cents a can.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think we're gonna almost start doing.
Yeah, and they're good.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have Pat get me some of them.
yeah, I cut up some okra and put a can of stewed tomatoes and a can of corn, and that is real good.
Yeah. I think that's how Mama used to make that kind of soup like this. So.
Yeah, soup mix. She'd put it
Yeah.
up for the
Yeah.
winter. But
Yeah.
I know she froze that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad to hear from y'all. Know you're doing all right, and I think that's a wise move because you're getting your Social Security started and working at home.
Yeah.
Damn gas is now it costs you $30-40 a week to work anywhere.
Oh, I know it. I filled up my little car and it was $30 this past week, but
Yeah.
I hadn't been going anywhere, and so the last fill up I had was July 21st.
Oh, well,
That lasted me a month.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just don't move that car unless I absolutely have to go somewhere.
Well, that's good. Y'all got a good house. You can be comfortable in, and
Yeah,
be comfortable even if you don't go nowhere.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And I don't have to dress or nothing to take those calls from home.
Yeah.
I just got to plug in and
Yeah.
start taking them.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I told Mark I wouldn't believe it till that first call comes through.
Well, it's not going to be somebody scared if they get knocked in the head.
Yeah,
Stranded out on the road.
yeah, that's all that happens if somebody's locked their child in the car or
Yeah.
all of that.
Well, that's frustrating too when you can't just reach out there and help them.
Yeah,
All you do is call somebody to go help them.
that's right.
Yeah.
So you get nice people and you get people that aren't so nice. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I'm too happy to be working from home. I believe I can take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, uh, do like a lot of people do, start hitting that receiver back and forth. We must have a wrong, that bad connection. It's fine, just hang up on them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I can't do that. I can't do that. They monitor calls from the.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I guess you gotta try to use some psychology.
You just have to take their information and.
Yeah.
No matter what they're saying to you.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I guess we're gonna go.
Okay, well, if anything happens down here, I'll call y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Checking in on y'all. Charlotte's on the line, too.
Hey,
Oh,
Justin.
really? How'd you do that?
We're calling from the house phone,
Oh, okay.
so we can both be on it at the same time.
Well, and what's going on?
Well, we're just checking on y'all to see if Jessica made it out of the storm.
Yeah, she's here. I mean, ain't nobody up but me.
Oh, I bet we woke you up, did we?
No, I was up.
Okay.
I was up here just messing around. What are y'all up to?
Well, we just got through talking to your granddaddy, and thought we'd check on y'all. We was wondering if, Jessica came home and,
Yeah, she's in there asleep.
yeah, and how y'all are doing.
Great.
Well, good. That's good to hear. Is Melissa working today?
No, she's in there asleep.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Well, we're just checking on y'all. That's about all we're doing.
Okie dokie.
So you have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.